Welcome to Doug's Shoe Bushcraft. Our topic today is this Schrade survival kit. Model number is SCSK1. Comes in this little plastic capsule and it's marketed as waterproof. So you guys know me, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to run down to the creek now and throw it in. See what happens. I do like that these edges are all smooth. It's kind of flattish, so it fits well in a pocket. But we're here at the creek to test to see if it's waterproof. Oh no! I dried off the outside. Let's see if the contents got wet. Contents got wet. So this hinge lid has an O-ring, but there's definitely water inside. And it wasn't floating and being dunked in that creek for very long. So this capsule is not waterproof. I got the contents in this Ziploc bag. That's got drops of water on it. Thin plastic, but I'm not seeing holes. I dried the outside of my shirt. There's thunder in the background, so who knows, maybe I'll need the survival kit to survive. Got 6 matches, fishing line, 2 hooks, 2 sinkers, 2 needles, and I've got this compass with a whistle and a split ring. First of all, I'm going to see if one of these matches will light. It is not a strike anywhere match, so there should be a piece of striking paper in the kit. I'm not feeling any dampness inside the Ziploc bag. So I got this tiny piece of striking paper, one-sided. I'm not going to light a fire. I think I'll try to light a birthday candle. It's a dud. Dud. Oh. Ah. So we got fire, but I was really unsure if I'd get that going. I have 2 matches left. That one even has a big crease down in it, like it's about ready to, the tip's gonna break off. Got the tiniest little piece of striking paper and it's got gumminess on it. So I have 2 sewing needles. I mean, you could repair your clothes. In the first movie, I think Rambo sutured himself. Not that I would necessarily. And 2 fish hooks, so I could catch a fish. But I'd carry different items and I'd carry more. But for $3.99 at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and the size of the kit, I'm not going to give it too much of a hard time. Let's test out the compass. The first thing I'm going to do is take off this split ring. I see that a lot with compasses, you know, like button compasses and survival compasses. They're sold and they got a split ring. Well, it's a steel split ring. So your needle is going to be pointing at the split ring, not pointed magnetic north. So I suppose that has some survival value, but not much. I like the compass that it has a hole so you can secure it to things, doesn't get lost, or you can hang it around your neck. I'd use some sturdy bank line or something, non-magnetic obviously. It has a whistle on it. That's good because a lot of times someone gets lost, and by the time the search party gets close to them, they're exhausted or really sick or maybe even near death, and yelling and screaming takes a lot of effort, and plus someone can damage their voice, and it can be hard to yell for help, so the whistle is a lot easier. Very good thing to have with you, so I compliment them for putting that in the survival kit. But the main purpose of the compass is to point magnetic north, so let's see if it does that. How I test the compass is I move it and then I wait for the needle to turn and self-correct. Then I turn it again. And the needle turns and self-corrects and points magnetic north. And this is actually a nice compass for the size, moves well. Not a lot of sticking, smooth. It's big enough for me to get a halfway decent reading. I believe that is air-filled, not liquid-filled. A lot of people want liquid-filled, but I prefer air-filled, and particularly when we're talking about a small compass or button compass, because it seems a liquid-filled will stick or not work at all, particularly in cold weather. It's warm weather now, it's about 75 degrees, but the air-filled compass doesn't really care about temperature that much. You do have to hold it level, but if you hold it level, it turns very well. So the compass is good, in my opinion. So I'm going to try to document the deflection of the compass needle with the split ring. So it throws it off. So you should never ever have a split ring connected to a survival compass. A lot of people don't know that, or if they do know that ferrous metal near a compass can throw it off. Emergency situation, they're panicked, they're not thinking right, they're exhausted, they're sick, whatever, and it might slip their mind and they go in the completely wrong direction. Compass could have saved them, and the split ring was the reason they never made it back. So not going to be on my conscience, I'm telling you. So my general opinion of this Schrade survival kit, I can't recommend it because they say plastic waterproof survival kit, and in just a few moments of being in the creek there's water in here, so it's not what it says it is. I could put tape or piece of inner tube or something around there. But I don't think it's worth it. So I'm gonna toss the little container. That's too bad because I like it being flattish and it's smooth. It's not gonna poke in a pocket. So maybe somebody else will keep it and just try to waterproof the lid. Also, I noticed it has a plastic hinge, just extruded plastic, and with just a very little bit of moving it back and forth, this is turning white and the hinge is going to snap off and you won't have a lid. So I don't think it's even worth keeping. But $3.99 is what I paid for it, and Smoky Mountain Knife Works, they had free shipping. There wasn't a certain amount you had to order, just free shipping for any size order, so bought some cool things. So in my opinion, this little pendant compass whistle is worth it. So not complaining really, just not recommending it for people. And the matches did get a fire going, but they were pasty. So let's say somebody didn't check it. You should. You buy a pre-made survival kit, don't trust it. Check everything, because there's so much bad stuff marketed these days. But let's say somebody didn't check it, then they're bringing the kit out into the woods with this inside, and it gets more and more pasty. So I mean, I just ran out into the woods this afternoon and I'm recording this, right? Somebody carried this on an extended trip, but just had it in their pack for a long time. Matches would likely be worse. And I don't like matches in general. I'm not a big fan. I'm at home, sure, not on the trail. I carry them sometimes because of nostalgia, also for teaching purposes. But if I'm going to carry a match, I'd want it to be a strike anywhere match. So if you lose a little piece of striking paper, it's not literally a strike anywhere, it's strike many places match. There we go. I notice it's staying lit. Didn't flare up and go out like that first Schrade match I got going. So strike anywhere match. Try another one. This is just a dry-ish rock I found on the ground here. And it's been raining, right? So you can strike it on a dry-ish rock. You don't have to depend on a little micro piece of paper, right? Excellent. So let's see if it did keep this. Would a strike anywhere match fit in there? Sure, you could fit a lot more than they had, right? So what else would fit in there? Scripto lighter? Nope. Bic lighter? Nope. Mini Bic lighter? Ferro rod, I think that's Elk Ridge. Might be Explorer, I'm not sure. So, ferro rod, mini Bic lighter, and a bunch of strike anywhere matches. I could take up all the slack between those two things. There you go. And the compass doesn't really have to be waterproof, does it? I can put the compass whistle on a lanyard around my neck or pin it to the inside of my pocket or something. But, you know, in my opinion, that would be a lot better. Of course, knowing what I know now, I put some tape, something like that. Okay guys, we're going to improve this survival kit without spending much money, maybe none at all. Throw away this, not waterproof. Keep the compass whistle, keep this little survival kit thingy. Going to add a full-size Bic lighter. Going to add a ferro rod. I'm going to add some strike anywhere matches. Pill case. Everybody has one of these, don't they? Been to the doctor, right? So I put my survival kit in there. Put my compass whistle in there. I put in the Bic lighter, the ferro rod, and I still got quite a bit of room. So added matches, add more matches, more matches. Yeah, I'm not even counting them, but I think I'm in much better shape. Okay, back to the creek. I'm going to throw them in. Wait. I was in a rush and forgot about my candle. I want to have a birthday candle on there. If it'll fit. Yep. Okay, alright. Now we're ready to jump in the creek. I'm not seeing any moisture inside, but it's starting to sprinkle. It's actually raining. Gotta do this fast, they predicted thunderstorms. Okay. Don't rush, guys, don't rush. Guess the rain does simulate an emergency. There we go. Okay guys, I gotta wrap it up. Basically because I'm not all that smart and the camera I brought today doesn't like to get drowned, and it's really starting to rain now. But it just goes to show that you can spend some money for something that's cool looking if you want to, but something free or something you already have might work a lot better. So just keep that in mind. I thank you for joining me. I'll be back as soon as I can. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. John 14:6.